Warning, mature content ahead. You are now entering the Atomic Nerd Alert. Hey guys, this is Jordan from over at Trelauni Productions, and welcome back to the Atomic Nerd Alert. I'm here with the ever-elusive
Kristina. Hey guys. Yeah, I know, it's like a record.
I know. Warning, this episode contains a shit ton of spoilers. We are going to be talking about The Witcher 3, what our thoughts about it, the initial thoughts, a debate on the Triss versus Yen, all that sort of thing, deep down into almost even to the ending of the game. So if you have not played The Witcher 3 and you're not into spoilers, click out of this. If you are, please do comment. Let us know what you're thinking about it. If you agree with us, if you don't agree, what you're thinking about it, all that sort of good stuff. All right, let's get in.
Okay, first initial thoughts.
Yes.
I did not play the first two Witcher games. I know, shame on me. I just really wanted to play the third one just because it looked awesome from the trailers. I know. But pretty much, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great game. I spent a lot of hours on this game,
Was
like
it
almost
2 weeks worth of in-game?
Yeah, because I took time off from work to even play it, and I was up all day and night. I was so fixed on it. It was my high. Mm-hmm. I had no life.
Yeah,
but it was pretty good. How about yours?
I was completely obsessed with it. All the way down to the graphics of it, going and seeing like each individual strand of Geralt's hair blowing in the wind, if there was a wind drift, if there was...
My other biggest thing was like the different paths you can take.
Yeah, there was like several different paths that you can choose in it. It was one of those definite choose your adventures. It really felt like a choose your own adventure, which that's what I love about the
and I think that's another reason why everyone's so hooked on this game is because there's so many paths you can take and so many things you can do, and all those things that you do like matter towards the end of the game.
They do. They all do. And that's one of the reasons why I love The Witcher. It's one of the reasons why I love Bethesda games and, you know, Dragon Age and BioWare. And I just love being able to choose your own path and what you're wanting to do with everything. And that's one big thing that The Witcher definitely does right.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red does the most amazing things with it.
Yep. They really did. It's awesome.
It's
beautiful.
It's gold.
It's beautiful.
It is amazing.
I love it so much.
Poland. Man, you gotta love the Poles. You gotta love the Poles.
Yeah, other than that, with the game, I really love the dynamic between each single character, like Goldie Lion, and then, of course, Geralt.
Yeah, Dandelion.
Oh, fuck. I'm tired, guys.
I know,
I'm sorry. I did a photo shoot today. I'm tired.
It's forgiven. You work like 70-hour work weeks. Yeah. It's forgiven.
Anyway, Dandelion. Fuck. There goes points off my gamer card.
Hey,
fuck.
It's alright. It's alright.
Motherfuck. Anyway, the different character dynamics of Geralt, Ciri, Yennefer, and Triss.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to say I love you to both of them.
Oh no, unless you want to be tied up to a bed and left high and dry.
I'm sure that's every guy's dream, though, is to have
Yennefer. Yen and Triss going, hey, handsome, let's go back to your place, get some wine, and
I would
tie you up.
And that's where I yell, it's a fucking trap.
It's a trap!
It's a fucking trap.
Get some Admiral Akbar in there, it's a trap!
Yeah. It's like, you guys are cool with this? Yeah, we've had plenty of time to talk. It's a trap.
Bullshit, yeah.
It's a fucking trap.
Never trust. Like, seriously, if you want them both, never trust a manipulative little redhead who has a temper on her that is like... She looks like the girl next door, but you piss her off, and she will murder you. She will shank you with a knife in your skull. Or, you know, if you...
I got knife and skull.
Yes, knife and skull. If you have Yen who knows exactly that she's a badass and she will kill just to kill because it pleases her, you don't want them teaming up, because if you say I love you to both, you are going in for a world of hurt. I mean, holy shit. A world of hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Pretty
that's
much.
why I chose Yen all the way.
And I chose Triss.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay,
She's
like
pretty
Triss.
good too.
She's awesome. She's the girl next door. She's a badass.
Well, not even
she's
the girl next
selfless,
door.
But
Yeah, she's selfless. I would definitely go towards that. She's an awesome redhead. And
she's got boob hair.
well,
That's the one thing that irks me there is the back of the buns.
At least it's not at the top of the head.
I know, at least it's not the Leia buns or something, but
yeah. No,
That's something
she's
that
just a
irks me.
great character. I
She
really
is.
love it.
She really
I think
is.
it's even better by the fact that they gave Geralt two types of love interests.
They did.
And how they're similar but yet so different.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was great because there's definitely more of a love triangle there.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then of course on top of it, Ciri.
Ciri.
The badass.
But here's the thing. Yen is Ciri's quote-unquote adopted mother. Geralt is the father figure. Triss is the older sister. So I find that a little disturbing to go with Triss because that would mean that the father is sleeping with the older sister
But
of
they're
Ciri. Even though they're not
I
technically
get
related.
that.
They're
I
not
get
technically
that.
related. And Yen is
But when you also look at
awesome,
Ciri,
though.
Ciri didn't really fucking care.
She just
like-
wants Geralt to be happy.
Oh,
all.
yeah. And on top of that, she has more issues at hand to
Oh,
her.
yeah, she does.
And she also knows, like, as far to my knowledge, that Geralt lost his memory. He didn't remember who the fuck Yennefer was.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So it's not like you can blame the guy.
But he lost his memory for Yen, to save Yen.
But he didn't remember that.
No, he didn't remember
He just
that.
saw a hot redhead and was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, and
What's
she
up?
knew who he was, too. So that's what is a little meh to me. Whereas with...
Survival of the fittest between women.
Okay, if it's a witcher that can pretty much almost live forever versus two sorceresses, I mean, who would you really choose? I am always going to choose Yen. I don't know why. I want to choose Triss just to see how it is. I mean, I know you love the sex scenes. I know that is your favorite thing. You get 2 sex scenes. You get 2 with Yen. And then you also get later on, and it's the sweetest thing. It's like the wolves chasing the doe,
I'm
and
sorry.
then it's like in between, and it is so adorable. And that whole dynamic of I hate you but I love you, and it's just nothing but raw passion. That
Yeah.
is what I really like about Geralt and Triss. Not the whole, oh, this is so cute, I'm gonna give you a little kiss. Ooh. That's how I felt with Triss. That's how I felt with Triss.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She's
Okay.
like leg pop in the garden while I'm trying to save this
With
this
Triss and
boy.
Geralt, it was more like the traditional storybook. Mm-hmm. I'm a flirt and romance you kind of a deal. Kind of with the whole talk of if you chose to go with Triss, you have a conversation when you're back in Novigrad after you found Ciri.
Yeah.
And pretty much they're talking about how she will be helping this king in a foreign country, how she will have a house and he can just stay there and pretty much relax and do some Witcher contracts, but overall just chill.
But I kind of like the end more because it's more realistic. It's more like real life because you actually have to fight for the ones you love.
That's
In
true,
real
you
life.
do.
I
And
really
Triss
enjoyed
does
that.
fight too. She does fight for the one she loves as well.
But it seems more storybook to me than anything.
And that's probably why you hate it.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably why you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
Triss lovers, yes.
Yen lovers, hey.
Redheads are better.
Okay, redheads.
saying.
Redheads are also psychotic.
Yeah. That's why you also don't pull their fucking fingernails off. You die.
Yes, but you also don't mess with a brunette's daughter who will go and revive the dead just to talk to them, to even desecrate sacred holy places. You can't say you wouldn't do that for if you had a kid. You cannot say that you wouldn't do that.
I would do that, yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's even
I
more
would
points for Yen.
also help wizards and other sorceresses
Yes.
to go out of the city if they were being prosecuted.
But that's also what Yen was doing as well, too. She helped them in her own way.
How?
Because, okay, in the
As
ending
far as
with
I remember,
Yen,
her main focus was with the Emperor, and on top of that, Ciri.
yes, her main focus is the Emperor and Ciri. And Ciri, if you get the good ending, she becomes the Empress. You get the 3, okay? There is the she becomes a witcher. She goes through the trials and becomes a witcher. She becomes the empress, and if you choose with Yen and you get
they got rid of the trials.
They got rid of the trials?
Yeah, you remember they talked about it, saying they got rid of the trials for creating new witchers because there was no need to make anymore. Like, she already knew, she was already trained.
Uma.
Yeah. No, she was already trained to be a witcher.
Yeah.
She already had all the skill sets and everything. Geralt was just like, okay, you're a witcher, and gave her a blade.
Yeah. Because, I mean, she already has the bloodline.
You mean the Elder Blood?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's not really the bloodline of the Witchers.
I know, but it's almost the same difference when you really think about it. Because it's kind of the same powers, though. I know.
Big difference.
But you can
Witchers have mutated. With the ending of The Witcher, you have free options, like you said. Ciri becomes a Witcher. Yes. She could become Empress. So, and then of course the other one,
Ciri dies, and then Geralt kills himself. Pretty much, it's not like an actual killing of himself; it's a suicide by ghouls and monsters.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The first time I played the game, I've played it 2 or 3 times. Yeah. No life.
Nice burp.
Shush. No one was supposed to hear that. Okay, anyway. First time I did that, I died. I wasn't sure what I did wrong. My first thought was, I fucking did everything right. What the hell? So I played it a second time, and this time, I let her do everything. I made Ciri the adult. I didn't, guard her in any way. And you know what? She kicked ass, and she survived, and she became Empress. It was like a proud moment
But as a parent that you're not able to find your daughter, and you're trying so hard. Wouldn't you want to protect her as well? I mean, let her do her own decisions. And that's what I was doing, was letting her make her own decisions and backing her, but also stepping up when it was a very hard decision and saying, hey, this is going to go this way because I know this is going to work. And that's what I chose for those. I mean, I let her punch out some dudes. I let her go and do a bunch of stuff. I mean, the only thing I think was the tipping of the iceberg was when I did not have her have a snowball fight instead, and I took her drinking instead after Vesemir's death. And I think that's what gave it the downhill of, okay, this is not the best of decisions, and I'm going to sacrifice myself and lose. And that was just like a what the fuck for me. It was really what the fuck, because he had nothing left to live for, and Yen... It was just Yen that he had to live for, and he was...
Or Triss.
Or Triss, whoever you chose. And...
The main thing of the storyline is to teach, hey, you can still protect someone that you care about, but at the same time, if they're an adult and they've already been fighting the Wild Hunt for so long, that I'm pretty sure they can make their own life choices about how they want to go about things, and that was the main point of it. I loved it for that reason. I really do.
I disliked the elf that was with them so much.
Really?
I forget what his name was, but I liked him better as Uma. He was much better as Uma.
You just like him better as Uma because he didn't say shit. And you could control him. That's the reason why.
No, it was because he was like a little pet. He was like your own personal little bastard. He was your own personal little bastard on top of Roach, and you're having a nice little adventure with Uma. And Uma's fun to say as well too, especially when all he could say was Uma, and that was my favorite thing. It was comical. I know he was cursed and everything, but talking to him later on, he's a complete and utter asshole, and I liked him better as Uma when he couldn't really say anything else except for Uma. I really like that. I really did.
All right. Well, I thought he was an okay character. Like, yeah, he was a dick, but he was needed.
Yeah, that's also something I did not do, is let Ciri destroy his tower.
Oh, I let him. I let her destroy it.
I did
destroy the fuck out of it.
I was like, there's a lot of research in here that we can come and excavate and find out a little bit more about the Elder Blood and who else is a perfect candidate for the Elder Blood and everything. And who's Ciri's relatives, and I wanted to keep that tower intact because of that. Instead,
I get your point on that.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Ciri.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, someone who's been helping me run away from the wild hunt was actually just...
using me and hates me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck him.
Fuck him. What
Pretty
do you think
cool.
about the Brave thing?
The Brave thing?
Yeah, you're in,
You mean Skellige?
yeah, you're in Skellige, and it's pretty much the entire thing of Brave. When you're with the, Van
Brave
Crates.
as in, like, the Disney
Yes,
Brave?
they pretty much did like Disney Brave, but it was with like the Van Crates. I think that's their name. With you can either put the sister in power or the brother, and I chose the sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you think about that? It for me, it felt very much so like
Well,
Brave.
with the Skellige culture, it went more for the Scottish Viking-esque. Scottish and the Viking cultures, which I really liked. But also on top of that, I don't remember what the achievement was called. It was to, like, help a king to choose a king.
Yeah,
something with a
about
king.
choosing the king.
Yeah, and I chose the woman. I chose the
I
sister.
chose her too.
I did. Just because I went through the whole quest of helping the brother and the sister like you're supposed to. And in the end, I was like, I like the way that she goes about things. She's very level-headed and she just doesn't jump to the gun. So that's the reason why I chose her.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, it was right. Like, she led the country peacefully. They didn't have to go attack others for land or supplies.
It just felt very much so like Brave to me, though.
With why?
Well, when you're thinking about it, it's a bunch of clan leaders, and they're wanting to find the next king. And
well, no, in Brave,
have
it was all
all
about
of-
Merida fighting for her freedom not to get married.
I know it was about that, but it was also about her becoming the next leader as well too when you look at it, because they had that whole who's going to woo her, get her hand in marriage or sort of thing, so that they can become king later when you go deep down into it. That's pretty much what it was about, and it had like the whole uniting of the clans, and that's what Brave was doing.
Okay, yeah, Brave
and then the bears too, they freaking turned into werebears.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
bears everywhere.
I know bears are everywhere, but they were like werebears. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, semi.
Yeah.
I can see the similarities you're bringing into the conversation. But overall, I don't think it's that much like the Disney Brave. Only
It
because
has some similarities, is what I'm saying.
there's some common aspects, yeah, the bears and stuff, but overall I think it's different. So, yeah. Anyway, let us know what you guys did for an ending and stuff. It's always great to hear. If
Or
you
your
were-
favorite sign.
or what you did when you had to wait for, like, you know, those time waiting periods for a quest. Where did you hang out? What did you do? Did you take on a contract? Or did you hang out at the whorehouse like I did?
Yeah, you hung out at the whorehouse as well. I just
Lot.
ran around on Roach and started beating the crap out of things and stumbling upon those contracts. That's what I did. I never looked at the boards. I just stumbled upon all the contracts.
I just really enjoyed the sex scenes. What can I say? I'm a fucking pervert.
You are a pervert.
I am.
I was doing all the killing and
I
the
wanted
questing.
Geralt to live his last days with a lot of women.
Wow. Wow.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let us know what you feel about The Witcher. Also, a special thanks to our buddy Charley over at Chuck Pros. He designed our logo for the Atomic Nerd Alert, so make sure you go to his Facebook or his awesome Twitter account, which is Chuck Pros at his Twitter, or Chuck Productions on his Facebook. Give him big thanks and a nice like and subscribe or follow or tweet him. Whatever you gotta do, just show our brother some love.
Yep.
Show him some love.
But let us know, truly, what is your favorite sign that you used with The
Yes.
Witcher? Like, I'm kind of curious to know about that.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Mine was
Mine was Igni as well.
Yeah, I like
like
to set
I
some
barely
shit on
used any
fire.
of the other ones
Oh, yeah.
just because I felt like it was more effective. But then again, other people play differently.
Exactly.
So please let us know. And yeah.
Make sure to comment, to like, to subscribe, what you gotta do. Let us know how we're doing on this. A lot of feedback would be nice since this is our first ever podcast. We did a couple of little promos before showing you how it's going to be set up, but this is our actual first podcast, so let us know what you guys think. Much love.
Yeah. Yes. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Yep.
And Cthulhu.